welcome to my positivity channel. I'm back home in my old room, so you know the drill, you know what that means. Videos are being filmed. As you can tell by the title, this video is about me not letting the breakup break me. I had an epiphany before spin class one day. So I had been feeling really sad and down for a really long time, since like September or whatever. I rated that heartache and that pain to when like my dad passed away. Like, I hadn't felt that in a long time. I was shocked, I was having trouble breathing, I was anxious, I was so sad, and that's the closest thing I could relate it to. It's just something that I had to deal with and I had to go through the struggle. You know, it wasn't something that I could push away and ignore, you know, it was there, it was right in my face. It was the forefront of my brain and heart at every day, you know, and it was so hard. I came to a revelation the other week, and it has propelled and energized me into being the person that I am, the positive, go-getter person that I am, and it has energized me into being like, no, fuck this. I'm taking charge. I am taking charge of the situation, of how I feel, of my reactions, of how I deal with it. Feeling that way and feeling like I was always on the verge of tears, like there was just so much inside of me, and I did not like feeling that down all the time and just feeling like that. So basically, I decided a couple weeks ago, I'm gonna stop. And this is the thing, don't get me wrong, I am 100% all for feeling the emotions to the fullest extent and not bottling away any emotions, dealing with them healthily in a positive way, going through the motions of the struggle. But I feel like I've done that. I have cried so much. I feel like I've cried enough for the entire of 2016. Like, in the span of, I guess, like 3 months or something, good enough for 12 months. If you feel like you need to cry, don't hold back. That just causes so much, like, anxiety, stress, and just bad vibes onto your body. Like, you gotta let that out. I also started going to therapy because why the heck am I not taking full advantage of the free therapy counselor sessions at uni? It just helps to talk to someone. Like, it doesn't have to be a counselor or a therapist or anybody professional. It can be your parents, it can be your friends, teachers, anybody that you trust and feel like you can vent to. That's good. It's good to talk about things. On the other hand, it's really good to write things down, whatever works for you, whichever. Maybe it's YouTube videos, maybe that helps with things and struggles. I've fought for it, for what I was sad about, and I feel like I've gone through so much of the motions of that sadness. I guess it might sound like presumptuous to say, no, I'm just gonna switch off my feelings, I don't want to feel that way anymore. But the thing is in some cases we do have control over our emotions and how we react to things, and you know, I understand completely that in some cases you can't switch it off like this and that. Like, it's not that easy. And you just need to ride through it and ride through that struggle. It's not even just to convince myself, like, I don't love him anymore, like, I'm gonna stop loving him, because that's not the thing. Like, love is such a great thing, and I think that a place in my heart will always love him, and that's the great thing. Like, love is great, so like, why would I want to, you know, get rid of that? But the thing is what I'm doing is filling my time and my thoughts and my energy with other things so that this doesn't break me, so that my soul and my body and my mind stay good and they stay well and how they need to be. To, I guess, like, move on, to keep at it with my life, you know, keep at it with myself. And you know, like, I'm open to communication with him. I'm open to a friendship with him or building something good and positive, you know? But this more so is about me and taking care of myself and not dwelling on the past and what is not now. My spin instructor one day was giving a motivational speech in the middle of a spin class, which was amazing, and I wanted to cry then and there on my spin bike. She was saying something like, you guys, you can push through the struggle. Like, she was talking about spin, but like, in other ways you could take that outside of spin. And I'm like, yes, you can push through the struggle, and you need to push through the struggle to get out on the other side. When you feel, personally, when you feel like, right, I have to self-love even more now. Self-love is not about being, oh all positive and happy all the time, you know? It's about going through those motions because that's healthy. It's healthy to acknowledge, okay, I'm sad. Let's sit in this for a bit. Let's, go through this, That's healthy. That is self-love and taking care of yourself. Getting to the point of self-love where you're like, what is the next step? What am I going to do to continue to better myself, to continue to make myself feel good and get back to a positive, happy, healthy self, if that's your goal. That is my goal. I exercised, which, tons of people say that, but honestly, it really, really helped. It released those happy endorphins, but it also showed me great passion of mine again. Every time I do spin class again, it just refires that passion in me, and it's more than just exercise. Because in spin class, personally, there is the motivation. As a group, as the instructor, you're there to motivate each other, to give positive energy and get through to that finish line and just release all those good vibes and to push yourself, And so it's so much more than just spinning on a bike. It connects with life, It relates with life. So finding that exertion thing that you can do is good. I've stopped looking at his WhatsApp. I've stopped looking at our photos and videos. We all go through those moments after a breakup where we just can't stop watching what was. And I had to realize that what was is not what is right now. It's not the present anymore. I can't hold on to that. No matter what happens in the future, it's not right now. Right now, I want to be okay and I want to be positive and contribute positively to my body and my well-being and my lifestyle. And it's not staying in the past. No matter how long it takes you to get through the motions of a breakup is on you. Take your time. There's no rush. Even if it's been 3 years, take your time. You know yourself better than anybody else, so don't let anybody tell you or shame you for having to go through those things possibly longer than other people. Self-care and self-love. What do you need to do to take care of yourself and make sure that you're okay? Nobody has the right to say, okay, time to get over it. I'm like, you're done grieving. You're done. Literally, okay, breakups are a loss. They are a loss, And you rarely hear anybody saying, okay, yeah, your friend has died, but time to get over it, So I don't get why people do it the same thing with breakups. Let them grieve. Let me be. And if anybody is doing that to you, I highly suggest you self-care and reevaluate who's in your life. Who's a positive addition to your life and who isn't. Stay positive, stay strong, keep on keeping on, and I hope that you guys are alright. I love you guys. Mwah!